it's been a couple weeks since my last trip to Sioux Falls, and I'm hitting the road again. This time we're gonna go to Iowa. So I have a campground reservation at Timberline Campgrounds in just outside of Des Moines. But as I was planning our travels and just trying to see, look for things to do, it's probably going to take me across a good portion of Iowa, actually. So, other than that, I think like having 2 weeks off, you know, and getting back into it, you kind of think about rust and, you know, if there are things you might forget. But, you know, once I started, you know, hitching and getting into the swing of things and hooking the trailer up to the car, and that process just starts to come back pretty nicely. So anyway, looks to be pretty decent weather for the drive, and we'll see you down in Iowa. Well, wouldn't be a travel day without rain, so I think we're just driving through a patch of rain that's happening right now. We are in Iowa. We're about an hour and 15 minutes away from the campground, but yeah, can't get away with one. Good morning. We're at Timberline Campground. I got in at around 7:30 last night. Setup was pretty easy. First time getting an escort to the site, which is great. Campground overall looks really nice. I'm pretty sure I'm one of the smaller rigs that's actually here. So I just quickly set up when I got here last night, and then went out to get dinner, and then just kind of settled in for the night. Oh, I take it back. I'm not the smallest. Actually, if you guys want to know if Teslas can tow, there's an Airstream Bambi, and then there's your Tesla model. I don't know what model that is. Right now, I am on my way to a place called Mullet's. I'm gonna go pick up breakfast, bring it back to the campsite because I have to work today, and gonna try to enjoy that. Gonna do some work and then probably do some filming afterwards. Good afternoon. So here's the plan right now. We're gonna go and take a look at some of the covered bridges of Madison County. After that, we're gonna go get some dinner. We're gonna get some bubble tea. Let's get going. All right, we're on the Roseman Bridge, one of the many covered bridges in Madison County. They closed the road to vehicle traffic, which probably makes sense. But if you look inside the bridge, under the bridge itself, you know, everyone that's come by have carved their names into the wood. I think, especially towards the side here, I think they probably just put a fresh coat of paint and then, you know, everyone comes back. It's not bad. I think, you know, the bridges are known from the movie. I never really watched the movie, but hey, if I'm in the area, I might as well just come take a look, right? All right, off the next thing. Okay, right now we're gonna head to Burlington, Iowa. We're gonna go to a place called Snake Alley. And if you haven't heard of it, Snake Alley, from what I've read, is kind of like Iowa's version of Lombard Street in San Francisco. Very hilly and rugged. So I thought it'd be cool to go do that because I've always wanted to go and drive Lombard Street, but I've just never had the opportunity to. After that, I've always passed by it, but we're gonna drive up to the Iowa 80 truck stop, which I think is the biggest truck stop in the world. So I've passed by it before, but this time I'm going to see about going to check it out. Hopefully things are open and kind of up and running. Alright, we're at Snake Alley. Let's take a look at what the road looks like. See, there's a little family walking down right now. Once they're gone, I'm gonna try to drive down. That was a unique experience. The drive down was pretty fun. It was hard to see the right side. You couldn't really see the curves, but the road in general looked like it was wide enough. It was definitely more, when you're driving down, it had this kind of feel, just a little bit, not that severe. I've always wanted to drive down Lombard Street, so in the absence of that, Snake Alley was a pretty good plan B. So now we're off to Iowa 80. We'll see you there. Iowa 80, or the world's largest truck stop. Couldn't really speak inside because I wanted to keep my mask on. It is big. Even the travel center itself is huge. And but then surrounding it, there's also a lot of amenities, especially if you are an RVer, a Class A, or a large fifth wheel toy hauler type deal. There is a Blue Beacon truck wash here. If you're passing through and you feel like you need a wash. And yeah, there's like a laundromat. There's a barber shop. They have like a clubhouse seating. They have a theater room. And then they have showers. Oh, and a chiropractor, which, and it's at DOT certified, so I'm pretty sure it's something that the truckers need to look at, given the amount of time they spend sitting and driving on the road. I feel like this Iowa has been more of a episode of Atlas Obscura. If you know the site, it's like a lot of the stuff that we go to see has been off the beaten path. It's really not the mainstream kind of attractions that you would go look at, but sometimes it's the stuff that interests me more than some of the more mainstream stuff. Good morning. All right, we're ready to leave Timberline Campgrounds. Campground's not too bad. My site was right facing a small lake that they have on property, so that was always a good view. And then there are some really nice bathroom facilities towards the office entrance, so that's nice if you're looking for that. Sites might be a little bit tight if you're kind of trying to avoid that, but otherwise it was a good stay. One thing I'll say is that our black tank sensor probably has some muck on it. We've obviously been emptying, and then it just likes to say that it's 2/3 full. So I didn't get a chance to flush it today, but since we'll be in Michigan in a couple of days, we'll probably just flush it out there and borrow a dump station. So outside of that, let's go home. Well, this is ominous. Let's see where we're driving into.